Yeah.
Hey guys, you guys want me to talk about, sorry I'm sick, so you guys want me to talk about my boot camp, or boot camp in general, and pretty much break it down from day one till the last day, graduation day. And I wish I could, but I don't remember everything that happened. I remember from day, like, some of the big things, like the crucible and swimming and hiking and all that other crazy stuff, but some of that kind of got mixed in with like some MCT kind of stuff. I don't want to give too much away, you know, so that way you guys, if I do tell you guys what happened, you guys are going to be all scared, and or some of you guys might be disencouraged joining, or you never know, your boot camp may be completely different of how mine was. Keeping that in mind, I mean, I'm going to let you guys know how it was and all this other stuff and what I did. So yeah. So okay, so yeah, I got called out on some stuff that I was doing, and I guess I'm not really talking about boot camp like you guys want me to talk about boot camp. You know what? Fine. I'll do it. I'll talk about boot camp. I can tell you everything that's gonna happen, but it's not gonna be the same exact thing when you guys go to it. Day one is, of course, when you first get on the bus. When you first get on the bus, you don't know what to feel. You're scared, you're excited. I mean, this is how I felt. I was scared, I was excited, I was nervous, but I was just happy that I was able to actually go in the Marine Corps. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna get too excited because I know my luck, and you know, probably they're gonna be like, oh yeah, by the way, you can't join the Marines anymore. So I was in the bus, and then we actually got to the depot. The first bus pulled up, and like you saw one guy go in, and then you heard yelling. You're like, what? No shit. And you started getting, you got kind of excited, and you're like, oh shit. Then out of nowhere, the drill instructor just pops into the fucking bus, and he's like, sit up straight, put your eyes on me. He just came in there and fucking knife handing and shit. And he's like, you will get off my bus and get on my yellow footprint. That shit was like, your heart's racing. You're like, okay, time to move fast. So you get out, you step on the yellow footprints and stuff, and of course they teach you the basic. I think there's some recruits on a bus right now. They tell you like the basics, like when you're at attention, how to put your hands, and that shit, like, it's funny that I still remember that, but yeah, it's like you're holding like dimes or whatever, and you put your hands like that alongside of your seam of your pant. So you get taught that. And then after that, you do the whole check-in stuff. But once again, I'm a bit rusty on this. So you go check in and stuff, and you know, they're talking to you and mostly yelling. And you go in first. You go with one drill instructor, and he pretty much, he's there to hold you for a while till you actually meet your drill instructors. Because when I first got there, you know, there was one drill instructor, and you're like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. You know, he wasn't yelling a lot, he wasn't running around screaming and shit. No, he was just there. He was like, alright, get your fucking trash and put it right there, blah blah. I'm like, oh, okay, wow. But this was after the whole processing stuff. I was shaving your head. One important tip is just shave your head before you actually go to boot camp. Also, if you have any moles on your head, make sure you tell the guy, because they will shave that shit off. I saw a guy who had a mole on the back of his head, and of course, I wasn't paying attention. It was just fucking bleeding everywhere and shit. So yeah, make sure you let him know. If you're religious, or if you want, you can have a Bible and pictures of your family, and also a little address book with, like, you know, stuff of your family's address, so you can send letters. And don't worry about letters and paper and all that stuff, because you can buy that later on. Just take a little address book with your family's address, and you can have little pictures in a little Bible. Don't bring like a huge, you know, Bible, but just bring like a decent sized Bible if you want. That's if you want. I'm telling you, like, to actually bring it. But yeah. And yeah, it's a pretty intense couple days though, because once again, they go over the basics. Yes sir, no sir. They give you your uniform. That's what they actually do. They actually give you your uniform, and you get to call home. I didn't get my phone call till like a week or two afterwards. So, yeah, don't be scared that you're not going to call your family or whatnot. You will be able to go home, just not in that, you know, at that time. But, yeah. And, yeah, I mean, now that I think about it, it was scary, but, man, I had some fucking crazy moments there. Like, I was afraid of heights, and I got to rappel up down a fucking wall. Jumped off that fucking tower into the water, but it was for swim call. And yeah, I didn't know how to swim. They taught me how to swim, too. I thought I was gonna fail, but nope, definitely not. So that's week 1. First couple days, you're processing, you're being, you know, checked in and stuff, and doing all this other cool shindig. Pretty much don't get that much sleep. Or any sleep at that while you're doing this. And then after that, you actually get to meet your drill instructors. But like I said before, that first drill instructor, yeah, he's gonna be cool. No, don't be fooled. He's not your real drill instructor, right? Because that's what I thought. And then when I actually met my drill instructors, I basically almost shit my pants. So yeah, be aware. Be aware. Also, another tip is, don't bring a lot of shit with you. Like, the only thing you should have is your ID, your driver's license, and like just the basic stuff that they tell you at MEPS. Don't bring like clothes and a suitcase and shit. Don't bring all that. That's just stupid. When I got there, the only thing I brought with me was just my wallet, and that's it. I was too scared to bring anything else. But don't be a smartass to the drill instructors. Like, when you first get there, everything's chaotic, everyone's yelling at you and shit. Well, this one guy who had a mohawk, he was like, man, bitch ass drill instructor, I could probably kick his fucking ass and shit, little bitch ass. No, don't do that. And I'm like, you know, when I heard him say that, I was even like, dear God, I hope he's not in my platoon. I hope he's not in my platoon. And sure enough, he was in my fucking platoon. And let's just say that guy's mental attitude changed by the end of the boot camp. So, just so you guys know, there are going to be a lot of shitbags. But hopefully your drill instructors will take care of it. Just because there's one guy, one Gomer pile in your platoon, don't let it affect your whole platoon, because it's like a fucking disease. If that guy starts to not give a fuck or not care, it's gonna infect everyone else in your platoon, and they're not gonna care. Now, if you guys are fucking motivated and like, you know, actually wanna be on a platoon, I was on a platoon, by the way. Yeah, just saying. Anyways, if you guys actually want to be on a platoon, then fucking work for it. Don't let that one guy, that one douche-magoosh fucking ruin it for you guys.